Starting off in number 1, and keep in mind this is not in order. A windshield or a fairing does just that, shield you from the wind, and if you don't want to feel the constant pressure of wind on your body and face, perhaps you should invest in a windscreen for increased comfort and protection from the elements. Windshields not only prevent you from tiring out to the wind, but also make the bike look better most of the time and catches the bugs that would otherwise splatter all over you. If you ever had a bee hit you while riding, you know that thing is not pleasant. It feels like a paintball. You can always order a windshield or a fairing from your dealership or from a local motorcycle shop. Bluetooth comms device is a device that allows you to take calls, listen to your favorite songs, or even the good old-fashioned radio. You can also listen to step-by-step GPS directions and connect with other riders via dynamic mesh communication. Not to mention you can activate voice controls for ease of use. The device attaches right to your helmet via slip-on mount or 3M tape. It's super simple to set up and install, only taking about 15 minutes. You can get the Cardo Pack Talk Bulge for about $260 or the older brother Edge for about $100 more. But if quality is not an issue for you, you can always get yourself a cheaper option from online. A navigation system or GPS is an electronic system or mobile device that provides a real-time map of the current location and step-by-step directions to the requested destination. Some kind of phone mount can be more ideal as the navigation apps on your smartphones are free. Let's be honest now, you're not always going to know where you are or where you're going, so in those cases you might be needing your phone's GPS apps or a straight-up navigation system. You shouldn't be looking at your phone all the time, but having it mounted on your bike gives you peace of mind, having the directions all mapped out in front of you. It can be really convenient to get a preview of the road and conditions ahead, which are all included in most navigation systems nowadays. You can get most GPS systems for a couple $100, or you can just use your phone's GPS apps for free, like Apple Maps for iPhones, Google Maps for Androids, or other apps like Waze or even Reaver and Kalimoto can be used as a GPS system. Motorcycle security. This is what your bike looks like without security. Disc locks, lever locks, chains, trackers, whatever you may deploy, it is always better than nothing. Motorcycles have been getting stolen more in the past decade or so you can never be too careful. These systems and devices won't completely hold off the thieves as they can be quite resourceful these days, but surely it will slow them down, hopefully getting caught in the process, or maybe it will even deter them altogether. Motorcycle security is affordable, and if you have a motorcycle, you should have some sort of mechanism for keeping your bike safe from the likes of irresponsible kids and thieves. Still, any capable people could easily lift your bike and put it on the back of their pickup truck, but having some sort of security measure on your bike makes it more unlikely that you will return to an empty parking space. And if you're lucky, you will be glad knowing that you did what you could to keep your bike safe. Crash protection, not including gear. Highway guards, crash bars, and frame sliders, usually in the form of a loop of steel tube mounted to each side of the motorcycle's frame, but they also come in the shape of a small bar or peg, and overall they stick out a little bit wider than the bike and serve to prevent the engine and frame from damage in case of a crash or a drop. Spending a couple extra hundreds or so will be worth it, as damage done to your bike will end up costing you way more. Having crash protection installed will give you some sort of peace of mind, knowing your bike won't be completely and utterly destroyed by even the lightest drop, so you can ride like this guy. Moving on. Tools are your best friend, and you don't have to be the most mechanically inclined to work on and maintain your bike to keep it in good condition. Your essential kit should include a set of Allen keys, a set of wrenches with different ratchets and sockets, a set of flat and Phillips head screwdrivers, and an oil wrench if you will be changing your own oil. A portable tire inflator should be included in your set of tools. Your tires need to be well monitored and maintained, and with a portable tire inflator you can do just that by simply pushing some buttons. They usually come portable, hence the name, and are rechargeable, plus for only $50 to $100 they are well worth the buy. Storage. This one's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to want some sort of storage for your essentials, such as your tools, a phone charger, water, wallet and keys, or whatever else you may need for your future trips on your two-wheel lover. A lot of bikes come with tiny storage spaces, but it never seems to be enough for your essentials. Storage on a motorcycle comes in a variety of forms, from the classic saddlebags, to the fork bag, to the handlebar bag, the swing arm bag, tank bag, or you could always opt for a regular old backpack. Although backpacks are not the most ideal on longer trips, there is also the option of a fanny pack that you could sling over your shoulder. You can always go on Amazon or other online sites and get yourself some bike-specific or universal bags. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Those are my 7 things I think every rider should have. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like or comment or subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. Thank you.